OMG. So this is my first time going live on YouTube. I have to figure out a way to look at both cameras because this is the first time that I'm going live on YouTube. Renee in Albany here. Hey. Kimberly Baber here. Hey. Brenda in Charlotte. Trista in Arizona. Okay. So y'all, I'm not going to be before you long. I always say that, so don't really believe me. But I do want to say that I'm going to be talking about a testimonial that happened not long ago. I finally got the testimonial from that person because I wanted to get it from her before I spoke on it myself. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk about mind-body connection between the mind, body, the spirit, and your emotions, right? And I'm going to do some pulling from the letting go deck. So I've not done this deck before. I've done the power thought deck. But this one is equally as powerful, so I'm interested to see what you guys are getting. Hey, Belinda, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have no way. Rashid, can I get your phone really quick? Please, 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 please. I need to read the testimonial from Instagram. I have, RJ has my devices. Where is upstairs? All right, so my husband's going to get his phone because my son got it on lock right now, my iPad. But anyway, I'm going to be talking to you about that testimonial, and I want to show you how the mind-body connection is so super important. How, hey, Anissa, thanks for joining me over here on YouTube for my first time, because this is where I'm going to be going live from. Let's see if I can move this right here to kind of have it look like I'm looking. God, I'm jacking this all up. All right, that's better. All right, so I don't feel like I'm looking all over the place. So anyways, she had her vaginal steam, and she did not disclose something within that steam. So immediately after she left me, something transpired, and she texted me immediately like, oh my God, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. So I wanted to tell you guys more in detail because you can't type everything. You can't write everything in a message. So I just wanted to let you know what that story is. We're waiting on Rashid to bring his phone downstairs. So, anyways, I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. I know I did. Y'all know it's my self-care Tuesday. Rashid, hurry up. So I'm going to share with you guys what I posted on Facebook and Instagram this morning. Alrighty. Thank you. So, oh God, what just happened? Okay, so this is what I posted today. Hey, Dorena, welcome, Kristen. I'm getting ready to read my testimonial Tuesday that I posted for today from one of my clients, one of my sister friends. And Anissa on YouTube says that she enjoyed her self-care day. I know that's right. Keep implementing it. It is amazing. You need a day to fill your cup. And oftentimes the weekend is not it because you're trying to get done what you did on the weekend. You couldn't get done during the week, all throughout the weekend. You and RJ looked like you had a great time. He actually was with me on my self-care day. I still got my aroma touch, all that good stuff. Hey, Sean, welcome, welcome. Suzanne, welcome. Anissa has joined me over here on YouTube. And somebody else, Anissa, I don't know who it is. So you guys tell me who you are over here on YouTube so that I can say hello to you. I see that it's 2 of you tuned in. All right, back to Testimonial Tuesday. So the testimonial says this. I didn't know what to expect when I went for my vaginal steaming, but knowing Nicole and her passion, I knew whatever was going to take place would be great. I totally released all the things that were trapped in my core. I literally felt a weight being lifted off of me, which more than one client has said. Me not thinking ahead of what to expect, I could totally be free to let the universe do its work. Excuse me. It didn't end when I got off the pot. Wait for it. As I'm sitting in the parking lot, putting an address in my GPS, I felt a pop in my right breast. I never mentioned to Nicole that I had a lump in my right breast about the size of a small tomato. After the pop, I felt my breast, and to my surprise, the lump had shrunk down to the size of a pea. I text Nicole telling her what happened, and she advised me that due to my releasing and all that I did during the vaginal steam, the lump dissolved. So guys, I know what I do is powerful, powerful work. And so I don't take that lightly. I don't take it for granted, the gift that God has given me to help women heal from an emotional perspective. But she said, I am powerful and I love me. Living with intention and purpose is first and foremost. So this is what I want to say to you guys. First of all, she did not disclose in her intake form that she had the lump in her breast, because she had an appointment the very next day to go get it looked at to see what it was. And so therefore she did not want to tell me, because she was going to get it addressed to see, you know, have this fluid check to see what was going on with her breast. So during her session, she told me what was, because I'm going to ask you to set an intention, and she did. I'm going to ask you, what do you need the most right now? What is it that you are lacking and is a critical self-care need for yourself right now? Okay. And she needs to release some things around mothering. You know, when your children get older, you cannot control everything that they do. When they're little, you can't control everything that they do to a certain extent. And so she released being overbearing as it related to her children, and over mothering and being overprotective, and just sitting back saying, I am safe, they are safe, all is well, right? So I had no idea. We had this powerful session. She released a whole lot of stuff. She let go, all of that, right? So then I get the text and I'm like, what happened? So, you know, I address everything from an emotional root perspective. So I want to share with you what breast problems is, okay? So breast problems meaning cysts, lumps, soreness, or mastitis, okay? That's what that is. Let's see, you guys talking over here? Golly, I have never done this from the computer and it's looking crazy. Hi, Mama Janie, how are you? Suzanne Stroud says, vaginal steams are the truth. Sean says, yes. Okay, so listen, y'all, listen to what breast problems mean, which I had no clue. Like, we addressed all of the stuff, the other things that she said she presented with. We addressed that from an emotional perspective, and we addressed the overmothering, overbearing and all that stuff as also, but I didn't know that she was dealing with something with her breast. So breast problems are, from an emotional perspective, hear me out, a refusal to nourish the self, putting everyone else first, overmothering, overprotection, overbearing attitudes. And it is what her intention was. She said, I'm going to stop being overprotective. I'm going to fall back. I'm going to let my grown kids do what they need to do. I'm their mother. I am here for support. I have their back, you know, but as far as specific things, I am going to let them be, you know, I'm going to fall back. And so that was her intention that she set, right? Not knowing that it lined up with breast problems. So I had her speak affirmations for the other stuff that she had spoken about. So long story short, why I want to talk about the mind, body, spirit, and emotions connections is that this. In her intention, she said, I'm going to release my overbearing attitudes. I'm going to stop being so overprotective of my children, and I'm going to stop overmothering. I'm going to allow them to live their life. Do you see how her body lined up with what she thought and what she believed? And when we closed out in prayer, what she restated was her intention. And so she had not even been gone 5 minutes after she had dried off, got dressed. We chatted. She pulled a Power Thought card, went to her car to go about her day. And the cyst in her breast, the lump in her breast, dissolved. When she went to the doctor the next day, because I was like, still go to the doctor. I know this is what happened, but still go to the doctor. They were like, nothing's there. So they still wanted to send her to a specialist for them to look further and all this. And I said, don't even do that. Don't get caught up in what they might try to find. So I suggested that she go see the naturopath doctor that she has seen in the past. Allow him, he's an iridologist, allow him to look into your eyes and see what he sees, and know that he's always going to address that from a natural perspective, never with prescription drugs, medicines, pills, none of that stuff. And so that is what she did. So I want you to know how powerful this work is. Like, I didn't even know that was going on, but we still addressed it and we still spoke to it because it was her intention. So her thoughts became her belief, she spoke that thing out loud. This is what I release. This is what I'm replacing it with. This is what I'm letting go of. This is what I'm replacing it. This is what I'm calling in. And the lump dissolved on its own. I want you to understand the power that you have. I want you to understand the power that you walk in. Too many of us are disconnected from our wombs. Okay? And when you get on my pot, the connection is coming back together. We're going to fuse that thing back together. You're going to get back in touch with your GPS. You're going to get back in touch with your intuition, because that's what women, y'all don't understand how powerful y'all are. The most powerful being on the planet is a woman. So like Anissa is asking, what will you release? So she had this appointment and I said, go anyway. Like, I want you to go. And she went and they were like, it's gone. It's nothing. There's nothing there. Please understand the power that you possess. Please understand the power that you possess. The intention is half the battle. When you shift that mindset, when you shift those thoughts and you say to yourself, this is it. Like, make sure y'all share this live out. Share this live with your friends. I want you to understand how powerful you are, women. Take back your power. Walk in your authority. You have that ability. You are powerful enough to heal yourself. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. You are powerful enough to heal yourself. So what she may have been thinking was cancerous. What she may have been thinking that she might have needed to have a surgery, or, whatever the thoughts could have been. She made a decision in that session. And as a result, her body lined up. It aligned with her thoughts and her belief. And boom, it dissolved. It sounds simple because it is. It really, really is. So we have to start walking in our power. We have to start trusting ourselves. We have to start believing that we're enough, that we're more than enough, that we count, that we matter. So let me read to you the affirmation that you speak about the breast, okay? I am important. I count. I now care for and nourish myself with love and with joy. I allow others the freedom to be who they are. We are all safe and free. In her case, her children. They are all safe and free. Period. So you have the ability to speak those things so that your body can line up. But first you have to believe it consciously, subconsciously, for it to manifest. And look at the quick manifestation that took place. And we didn't even speak on it. We were just speaking on what intention she had around what that emotional, energetic baggage was. See, this is what I need y'all to understand. Dis-ease starts at a emotional level. When you see it physically manifest, that's because it's been brewing and brewing and brewing for a long time. Cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, all of that, you name it. That stuff has been brewing. Cancer is a deep hurt, a long-standing resentment unaddressed. We can't allow emotions to go unaddressed because that energy vibrates throughout your body and then it shows up like cancer, like fibroids, like PCOS, like endometriosis, like yeast infections and chronic bacterial vaginosis. We have to deal with our stuff, okay? I see y'all saying amen. Belinda says yes. Anissa says you are powerful enough to heal yourself. We have to walk in our power. Take it back. If you've relinquished it and given it to somebody, take it back. I'm here to tell you tonight, take your power back. Period. Stop giving your power away to other people. And if somebody sent you the message in childhood that you were not enough, I'm here to tell you that you are. You're going to have to correct the error in your mind. The lie, the thing that you told yourself because 5-year-old or 7-year-old you determined or perceived a certain situation to make you feel like that. Now, I ain't discounting your feelings because parents can send messages in childhood that you're not enough and you don't matter if they do something that's unfair, okay? But I need you as the adult you to go in and tell the inner child, like, you're okay, boo. You still standing. And you know what? Mama is still who she is. Daddy is still who he is. Grandma is still who she is. Whoever it was that hurt you, okay? Or who sent you that message. But you have to now tell yourself, I do matter. I am important. I do count. I do deserve the desires of my heart. You don't have to settle for anything less. Okay? Our parents can only pass on. They can only parent from their experience. If they don't have it, it's not much they're going to be able to give you. They can only give you from what they've experienced, okay? So we got to stop beating up on them as well. You got to think about what era they grew up in, what mama and grandmama did to them for them to show up how they show up, not being able to say, I love you, not being able to do certain things, hug and kiss you because they didn't receive affection because that's how their generation did. They didn't do that. They didn't show love. Anissa says, dis-ease starts at, Suzanne says, believe it, speak it, receive it. Yes. Anissa says, dis-ease starts at an emotional, energetic level. It absolutely does. Sean says, I have the ability to let others be who they are. We are all safe. Absolutely. The reality is we can't control them anyway. And so what we're doing is holding on to that energy. It's vibrating throughout our body. And then it shows up as disease. And then we're worried and we're sick and we don't know how to. We got to do it different. We have to do it different. Thank you for those of you who shared the live. Keep sharing so that your friends can tune in. I'm getting ready to pull some cards from for those of you who are on here. It's the language of letting go. Powerful deck. And I'm sure it will speak to whatever it is you have going on in your life. Hey, Ashley, welcome to my niece who's tuned in. Belinda said, yes, I took mine back on Saturday. That's right. Tell them, Belinda, took back your power, okay? And then those cards told you exactly what it was that we spoke about and just confirmed and validated what it is you said you was going to do in your intentions, period. And so Anissa says, Ashe, and so it is. So it is. And you have to believe that. Suzanne says, you can only control you. Hey, Angie, welcome to the live. So again, we were talking about my testimonial Tuesday of a client who had a lump in her breast. She did not disclose that to me in her intake form, but she did disclose some other things. We set an intention. So in her intentions, she set something that related to her breast problem. She decided that she came to release that thing, replace it with something else, and call in some new things into her life that she wanted to see manifest. And within 5 minutes of leaving, sitting in her car in the parking lot, the lump in her breast dissolved. She felt it burst, and when she went to feel for it, it was the size of a pea. She had an appointment the next day to get the fluid checked out in that bright breast. And when she went to the doctor's office, it was gone. So that's what we're talking about. And breast problems is a refusal to nourish the self, putting everyone else before you, over mothering, over protection, and overbearing. And so the breasts represent mothering and mothering and nurturing and nourishment. So that is what she was dealing with. And so take in and give out nourishment in perfect balance. Know that you are important. Know that you count. Care and nourish yourself with the best, with love and with joy. Allow others the freedom to be who they are. You are not in control of that. Please release yourself from that. The only person that you are in control of is you. Y'all should know that. Do our kids not go to the store and have meltdowns or have tantrums or do whatever they want? We can't control that. We got to let them fall out. Don't beat them, because that ain't going to do nothing. And we need to understand where beating comes from, why we even put belt or switch to child. We need to go back and psychologically think about that. Like, that's violence. So when you have a meltdown, I'm going to be violent with you. What message are we sending our kids? So be careful with that one. So we're all safe and we're all free. So I wanted to talk about that because I want people to understand how powerful the mind, body, spirit, and emotion connection is. And I also want to share with you that that is what the service, I know I say it all the time, my steam is not your average VSteam. I'm not just sitting you over a pot of herbs to say I'm sitting you over a pot of herbs and you're going to heal. No, we're addressing your emotional baggage so that you can free yourself up to be what you are purposed to be and do in this world. You can't do nothing. You can't operate in your purpose at 100% if you got mess going on in your life. If you bog down with emotions and you're stressed out and you tired and you how can you do that? How can you do that? You got to fill your cup. You got to remember who you are and whose you are. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Does anybody have any questions? I don't see any questions. Set the intention of healing. Set the intention. So these are similar to to the other deck of cards that I have, except they're a letting go deck, the language of letting go. So I need you right now, if you would like a card pulled, I need you to put a 1 in the comments. And as I see them in order, which might not be your order on your end, Facebook is janky sometimes. Grateful for the platform, but it's janky. And as I see your 1 come up, I will pull a card from you and I'll share with you what that is. Just after you hear me read it out, let me know if that resonates with you, okay? It usually does. So while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to spread the cards out and put them down on the table so that I can close my eyes and pull them. I pull them randomly, so it's not like I'm seeing them. It's not like I'm attracted to a certain color or whatever. I'm just pulling them. So is there anything that anybody wants me to share with them that the emotional root cause of a thing is about? So if you know somebody with diabetes, do you want to know what that means at the emotional level? If somebody is suffering from cancer, do you want to know what that is? Ooh, excuse me, at the root level, the root cause of that, the emotional root. So diabetes, high blood pressure, any of that. Also, while I'm waiting, because I don't see no one, so I'm assuming there's a delay. This coming Saturday, this is it. We're honing on in. We're coming to a close. We have Dr. Lamar Price, the Healthy Living Initiative, who will be presenting a talk, a lecture, if you will, about wellness, getting clean in 2018. And he is going to be talking about all of those things that I just named. So if you or a loved one are suffering with high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, vitamin D deficiency, chronic fatigue syndrome, cancer, fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, chronic bacterial vaginosis, whatever it is, ladies, I really need you to show up in numbers because this message is for you. We had a meeting the other day, and I promise you it's going to be dynamic, nothing short of. And if you're saying that you're going to change your life in 2018, then make some decisions that say that I'm going to change my life. Okay? I don't see any ones, y'all. Nobody wants me to pull a card for them. So, oh gosh, let me see if I can check it over here because I know Facebook can be slow. And I hate that RJ has my iPad because I took stuff off of his iPad so that he couldn't be on mine. Let's see. Anissa, if you are, send me a message in Messenger if you see ones because I don't see anything. Nothing at all. And let's see if I can get into Facebook from here. You have requests on Facebook. They are not showing up. Okay, can you tell me what they're saying, Anissa? Because they're not showing up. I see that there are 12 people. I see a comment from Angie, but I do not see anything else. There are a lot of ones. Can you share with me who the first one is? Maybe Facebook will catch up, but right now I don't see it. Suzanne, somebody text me or send, not text, send it in Messenger because I can simultaneously look at Messenger and still do what I need to do. But I'm not seeing nothing on my end, y'all. So if you're asking me to look something up, I don't see it, but I'm waiting for my scribes, Anissa and Suzanne, to share with me who has ones. Somebody else said something to me. And who does not. All right, so somebody did inbox me about what the emotional root cause of yeast infection is. And so if you are not comfortable with asking your question out here, please inbox it to me. That is fine. But this is a safe space. We don't have nothing to hide, to protect, or to defend. So yeast infections is denying your own needs, not supporting yourself. So you're putting everybody before yourself and you're attending to your self-care last. So, and the reality is when you deny your needs, most of the time, people don't even want to do what it is that they're doing. So learn to say no. That's going to be the first thing. Fill your own cup up, give from your overflow, okay? So we have to stop saying yes, 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 when we really want to say no, 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 no. And it's a complete sentence, and you don't have to give an explanation. So we have to start implementing the word no in our vocabulary and mean it and move on from it. And if people got a problem with it, it's their problem, not yours. So from an energetic and emotional perspective, when you constantly get yeast infections, the emotional root cause is denying yourself. Something that can combat that, you can take Paw d'Arco tea, okay? Drink and eat live foods, green smoothies, celery juice, beet juice, parsley in your juices. Like, nourish yourself with the best, okay? That's what it's going to take. You can also insert yogurt into your vagina at night with a, I don't want to call it a syringe, but you know the thing, like if you were to take Monistat 7, those little things that come with it, don't take Monistat, but the little things that you can fill that up with yogurt and inject that into your vagina and keep laying down. Lay down the whole night. Let the yogurt, plain yogurt, no sugar, no nothing, do its job, and it'll help get in there and clear that up for you. Also, for yeast infection, you can insert a garlic bulb. I would suggest putting it in like a gauze type of material and lathering it really, really well with coconut oil or olive oil or something to help it slide into the vagina. Leave that in overnight, and that will work pretty good. But that either one of those in combination with drinking Paw d'Arco tea or putting some Paw d'Arco in your tub. It's spelled P-A-U-D''ARCO. That is how Paw d'Arco is spelled. So, so first is, okay, are you guys seeing me? Because somebody just inboxed me and said that they're getting a black screen and no sound. I need to make sure that it's not my connection. Do you guys see me? Thank you, Keisha. So first is, gosh, I don't want to, can y'all hear me? Anissa, tell me if you can hear me over in Messenger. Because if not, I'll go out and then I'll come back in on, I see y'all are there, but let me know if you can't hear me. And where is my, my microphone? Facebook is acting janky tonight. Let's see. Can you hear me? Jeez, my son was in my stuff. Okay, so first is, okay, good deal, Stacy. You can hear me, right? Okay, because I see y'all over here. Okay, so I'm going to go back. So the first person, it looks like Keisha took a screenshot for me. Thank you, my love. Kimberly Baber. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to put one finger down and I'm going to pick up a card for you. And your card, Kimberly, says trusting in life. Kimberly's on Facebook, so sorry, YouTube, for a minute. Trusting in life. So you're going to say this: today I will trust that the events occurring in my life are not random. My experiences aren't mistakes, and the universe, my higher power, and life are not picking on me. I am going through exactly what I need to go through to learn something valuable, something that will prepare me for the joy and love that I am seeking. Powerful. So I hope that you are still here. I hope that you heard that. This is your card there. It looks like it's facing the right way. So trusting in life. And then all that I read on the back. So something great is happening. So if you feel like life is beating you up, it absolutely is not. It's the necessary steps that you have to go to, because sometimes we have to lose to win. Sometimes we have to go in that valley, learn the lesson, and come back out on top so that we can win and we get the lesson and the message that God's trying to send us. So that's Kimberly. Next is Shayna. Okay, Shayna, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to take my finger, go straight down and pull 2 cards. Sometimes that happens, y'all. So bear with us. So Shayna, the first one is focusing on peace, okay? Today I will focus on a peaceful pace rather than a harried one. I will keep moving forward gently, not frantically. I will let go of my need to be anxious and upset and will replace these feelings with calmness and harmony. All right, sis? So you are focusing on peace. Your second card is allowing things to happen. Okay? Today I will let things happen without worrying about the significance of each event. I will trust that this will bring about my growth faster than running around with a microscope. I will have faith that my lessons will reveal themselves in their own time. Okay, so allowing things to happen and focusing on your peace. So if any of you want me to take a picture of these messages for you because they resonate so deep, I'm separating them out and I'm leaving them in order so I can know who is who. Just let me know. I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it in Messenger after this is over. Keisha says, Suzanne wants a card. Suzanne, I hope you're still here. Hold on one second. Let me close my eyes. First of all, let me pick these back up and spread them out again. And so I'm spreading them back out, laying them flat, closing my eyes. Oh, this is very fitting, Suzanne. Feeling good. Feeling good. So today I will let go of my need to be in pain and to suffer through crises. I ask God for assistance in moving as quickly as possible through my sad feelings and problems. Is this because you were sad because you didn't have Self-Care Tuesday? I ask for help in experiencing joy, peace, and gratitude every day. I will accept what's good in my life today. Feeling good. I know that you're feeling good though. All right. Looks like Stacy is next. So I'm gonna close my eyes, put my hand down and pick up. Taking time for meditation and prayer, Stacy. So yours says, today I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I am a creation of God and He loves me. God, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you when you talk to me and you will listen when I talk to you. Taking time for meditation and prayer. Stacy. Next is Keisha. Spread these out again. I hate that I can't see the messages. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on one second. Looks like it is. All right, I got accepting change. That's the first one. So it says, today I will open the process of change. I will trust my higher power and believe that the power where I'll be dropped off is better than the place where I was picked up. I know that change is necessary to take me wherever I need to go. Boom, Brenda. Accept and change. It's the only constant. All right. Healthy giving. So it says, today I will practice healthy giving, understanding that caretaking and compulsive giving doesn't work. I choose what I want to give, to whom, when, and how much. It takes time to learn how to give in healthy ways. It takes time to learn to receive. Balance will come. So healthy giving, Brenda. Don't overgive. Don't give out of compulsion. Don't give if you don't want to give. Be intentional with your giving. I will send you those 2 cards. All right. And who is next? Welcome to those of you who are joining. I didn't see your names and I'm just seeing them now. So if I'm kind of late, I'm sorry. Type of blend that you are going to get. Okay. So that and then I can tell you what the emotional root cause of that is. And let's see what this message just said. Hold on. The emotional root is, or that's what I do, is address what the emotional root is. When people hear that, so like Kimberly just asked, what's the emotional root of a recurring bacterial infection? It's anger at a mate. It's sexual guilt. It's punishing the self. That's going to take you to a person, a situation, whatever that is. And so then we know what it is that you need to release specifically. We're not guessing at it. We're not trying to guess that it's a childhood issue. But usually I go back that far, because when we do things as an adult, there was messages sent to us as children that we need to correct in our mind to know, so that we can move forward in life and stop attracting the same things, people, situations. Because if you think a certain way, you're going to keep attracting that same thing. Okay? So it looks like this thing is like, whoo, I don't know. Let me go back over here to the live card for you. If you guys are complete, then so be it. All right. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope to be over here more. So I hope that you guys see this. If you have questions, leave comments below. I will respond to the comments as they come in. I am Nicole, the womb therapist. The name of my company is Fresh. It stands for Feminine Restoration, Education, and Solutions for Women's Health. And I help women reverse fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, infertility, and other female problems by addressing the emotional root of their issues, truly getting to that root cause so that they can find healing. So that is who I am. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.